Hello, today I want to show you how to transform an ordinary plastic bottle, of which there are unfortunately so many floating about everywhere, into a really nice little pencil case. The first thing I like doing is just taking off the covering, and then using a pair of small nail scissors I want to cut off the top part of my plastic bottle. So the first thing we need is a little hole, and then you cut all the way around the top of the bottle. Be careful that you roughly draw in a straight line. If you're not sure about that, you could also first make yourself a little line. I'm actually following a faint line which is on the bottle anyway. And there we go. Cut it right off. Okay. And then the next step, so did I say straight line? Not quite straight, but you get the gist. And then what you do is you take some pins and pin them all the way around the top to make the zip stay in place, that we can then sew it on. So we're taking a pin here and push in. That can be a little hard on the fingers. If you have a thimble, use a thimble to do it, or use the table to push the pin against, then you don't hurt your fingertips. So do that all the way around, and then I'll show you how to get started with the sewing. So halfway around, put in, and I'm actually finding pushing the pin out against the table is much more comfortable to do. This pin doesn't seem to be sharp. So all the way around. What you could also try, if you're finding it hard with the pins, use a bulldog clip, like so. So if you have bulldog clips, that might be a much quicker and easier way to do. I quite like pins because they really make the zip stay in place. For the end bit, I'm going to overlap the two ends, and here actually, yeah, you can use a pin. Here I'm just now using the bulldog clip. Okay, and then you take a needle and with a small running stitch sew the zip onto that part of the plastic bottle. I always like to start off on the overlapped bit and then in and out. Sorry, looked it around. The smaller the stitches, the stronger your seam. What you can also do is do a running stitch and then do a second round to close the gaps in between for a really nice strong finish. Every time you come to a pin, you want to take the pin out and then continue sewing. So when you come to the end, just go around a second time to fill in those gaps here, to make sure that when you then have your pins in there and you're using it, it's nice and strong and will last you a long time. All the way around until you come to the other end. So we've done one side, and now open the zip, take the top part and also pin this on, starting here, going all the way around, overlapping at the end again. At the end, overlapping the two ends and fixing them into place with a bulldog clip, and then again take a needle and thread and sew all the way around in 2 rounds to get a similar strong seam. Don't forget at the end, very important, to do the knot. Cut the string off, preferably with a pair of scissors that actually cuts. Okay, and then all you have to do is put your pins in for a very cool pencil case. Here we go. Put it on your table while you're working. Close it up, and that way avoid single-use plastic bottles being thrown in the bin. Thank you.